Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're once again back in Medieval 2 Total War, looking at the Third Age campaign, and as you can see, we're trying to push our troops this way, trying to get an army together, trying to push forward, maybe take Lord Galen, something like that. The issue that we have, though, is Captain Handir and Aveldir the Cruel. That's quite an interesting name. We also have issues at Kalembel and Erech. We do not have enough troops, but luckily this army from our allies, the Orcs of Gundabad, will try and keep them off. At the same time, we have elves who keep attacking us up here, and they keep getting fought off, which is kind of nice. We're actually not doing too bad on money, which is definitely a surprise. We should try and maybe boost up these two settlements. The main issue they keep getting attacked is the fact that they don't really have a lot of infrastructure, so they can't really call upon a lot of men to be created or anything like that. This lad is going to Minas Tirith. My idea is to try and create an army and then use him to move west. The reason we look for Minas Tirith for men and everything like that is because it's the place where we have most of our large barracks, our places where basically we can build the best men. We have West Osgiliath, East Osgiliath, and then we also have Minas Tirith itself. We also have Pelagia, so there's a lot of places where we can try and recruit men from. The main issue we will have is money, but since we're actually making money, then I don't think it's that bad. We also have more elves trying to attack Tirith Anduin. Hopefully it can hold. It should be able to. I mean, we don't really have a lot of men there, but we're not really getting attacked by a large force. Orc Band have been sorted out. High Elves don't really like us. Neither do the Dwarves. I'm not really surprised. Let's see. Bloody hell, okay. I was going to see maybe we can, use Dol Guldur and try and push forward, try and push somewhere, but it looks like that's never going to happen. We're just going to hold Dol Guldur as it is. If they want to chuck a massive army at me, they can do. And it looks like their forces are moving back. We do need to move our scouts forward, or at least this one, to see where they're going. The other scout is next to Edoras. Edoras, I mean, we could take troops from the Aldburg to try and take it, but most of the troops from the Aldburg are not in great shape. They're not in really a good position, so it may be worth just trying to get food or something at the Aldburg. Nobody's going to attack the Aldburg, which is really good, just because of the amount of troops in it, but the troops in it are not of very high quality, so it's going to be very hard for us to move forward from there. So let's move forward with these guys. So we need quite a large stack of people. We may need to... What would this give us? It looks like it would give them a bit of armor. We don't really need any armor from Dol Amroth. Oh shit. Well, oh god. Okay, retreat. Hopefully we can run away. Try and get to Thornburg or something like that. Otherwise we might have just lost a general. We'll draw. You're going to attack again? Yep, okay. Oh, this is 2 generals. Well, shit. Who do they have for men? Oh my god, what? Run away. That's right, both of you survive. Right, okay, so both our generals survived. That's good. They have an interesting amount of men. Where are these Sylvan Elves coming from? They seem to have kind of conquered... Well, the biggest issue, I suppose, when we look at it that we have, is the fact that the Orcs of the Misty Mountains seem to have completely capitulated to everyone. So, the issue that has created is the fact that... I suppose we can make some troops here. We'll make some troops to push these guys forward with. Because we've lost basically all of this, or at least it's under pressure from the elves, from the dwarves, from basically everyone, it means that the Sylvan Elves have been able to turn their eye on myself. Which means that the pressure that we have on Rohan, the pressure that we have on Gondor, is definitely not as strong as it should be. Let's move this guy up here. So we can see mostly everything. This guy is going towards Kalembel though. And we can't make any men there. So Kalembel might fall. there's not really a lot we can do about that. If we need to take an army from Tarnos, I suppose we can. If we just do that. And let's see, can we put any of these guys together? Not right now. Okay, let's just tick it for now. Let's see if we can create a few less people here. Because we really only want to take the big brawlers. There we go, there's one done. No sleeping here. We want to not take you. Take you. Right, okay, so that's what we can take. Let's not take you, let's take you instead. Archers wise, we don't have a lot, but we're looking for a siege, so we don't really need a lot. Let's actually get more men here. Something that we could get is a Temple of Melkor, but as you can see, with the... Well, let's see, show building browser. I believe, don't we already have... Yeah, we already have a Shrine of Melkor, so that will move independently by itself, so that should be fine. The biggest thing that we're looking for right now is trying to move these guys down, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon with this army of just heavy swordsmen sat in our land, because why the hell not? This army is definitely going to pose a threat. I think we might have to march our forces from Tarnos in tow. Do we have any spare generals? That is the big issue. I suppose we have one here. Okay. So what we can do is, if required, we can take this army here. Maybe just these two. Put them in Tarnos and then move the Tarnos army down here to try and save Kalembel. If we need to. At the same time, I do want to take Lord Galen, or whatever it's called, just to keep the pressure on the Gondorians, keep trying to push them back. Because once I take this place, let's see, oh, they're actually attacking me, good stuff. Once I take the next place, it only leaves them with 2 territories. So if I can conquer those 2 territories, I mean, that's Gondor gone, right? It means that they're off the map, it means that they become rebels, so even if they have large armies, they're much more disjointed, no, they don't have a central battle plan, so I don't really have to worry about stuff like that. Let's see where they're going to attack me from. It looks like they're going to attack me at this little place again, which is fine. This little gatehouse, which has held so many of them back. There we go. Get all these guys in position, or at least try to. And we have the Númenóreans. So the Númenóreans are actually gold now, which is nice. Basically, they got gold from the fight before. Now, it seems like they have a few more men this time. The big issue they had last time is they had a lot of squads, but the squads themselves did not have a lot of men. This time, they seem to be a lot more fully stacked, I would say. And these guys are probably the biggest issue. The archers at the back, just because they can shut down my horsemen. So we're going to have to run the horsemen pretty quickly. The reason we're going to have to do that is so they can get into position pretty early. So they can move forward. So there we go. Let's push these guys in here. Let's hold back there. Who are we firing at? Who's the target for today? Some spearmen, wonderful. So if these forest wardens run at me, they will all die. It's kind of as simple as that. The issue we have are the sentinels of the Wooden Realm, though. If they start getting shots off, then we may have a few issues. So let's just move these guys over here for now, because if we run at the Sylvan Horse Archers, they'll just run away. And we don't want that. Because they'll just keep shooting us, and there's nothing we can really do. We are taking a bit of damage here, which is fine. Let's get through the gate. Hopefully they turn around soon. Our horses have been completely unsatisfactory right now. We need them to do a lot of damage, and the only time they may be allowed to do damage is once this gate is battered, so people start coming through. I mean, these Sylvan Spearmen have actually taken some damage, so have these ones, so at least we've done some damage. I mean, when we look at it, it's 3 to 4%, it's nothing crazy. Now, let's get back out and hit those swordsmen in the back. Still 34%, plenty of time left. Do they actually have any... I suppose they have these guys, the Sentinels, but they're not shooting right now. I don't really know why. I suppose these guys are. Right, so the Forest Wardens are coming. Let's get a good charge on them, try and take them out. That will be light infantry completely gone. Like, my horsemen should just tear them to shreds. There should be absolutely no competition here. It should just be death and bloodiness. Let's see. Well, we don't get to see the charge. But let's see. Holy shit, okay. There's 10 of them left. They started with 61. I just want to make sure that's noted. Got to watch out for the horse archers, though. And here they come. So we've got a bunch of spearmen. We've got a few guys from the woodland realm. Let's actually get a charge on these. Why are you guys still fighting? What the hell? We can't actually get a charge on the horsemen, but the horsemen are charging in straight into spearmen. Okay, so they might be dead pretty soon, so that'll be lovely. Let's just take out these forest wardens, just to make sure that they're gone. Let's just try and make them flee, basically. We don't need to kill them all. I mean, it's nice if we do, but, you know, if they rout, that's completely fine. That means that they're out of the picture. That means that we don't have to worry about them. Back here, we have some more Sylvan Spearmen. Nah, it's going okay so far. I mean, we don't have enough men. But then again, when did we? We didn't start off with enough men. We're actually winning on the percentages, which is kind of a surprise. I could just charge straight into these guys. They are spearmen, but if we can just get them disjointed, that would be nice. The archers are shooting at somebody. Probably someone who doesn't really matter. We'll get a charge on these guys, and then we'll charge straight back right into these woodland realm. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, go over that. So that's got them off the ladders. We've killed a few. Looks like they killed a horse. But that's fine. Let's get a good charge into the arse of these guys. Something that we also might want to do is actually kill their general. Their general is on a horse, so he's the guy in the blue cape, so it might be hard to do. But we do have them completely surrounded now. Let's do that. That may help. Let's move away now. Actually, no, screw it. We kill the horses. Kill all the horses. Wherever there's the general. The general's over here. So if he dies... oh dear. They're not in good stead. Run away. We've got to watch out for the spearmen. If the spearmen really get a good hit on us, we're going to really struggle. We actually took out a lot of horsemen there. Which is good. We are running out of men, though. 44 to 45. It's a close battle. It is a really close battle. So it may just come down to who kills which general. But so far, their general is definitely winning that battle. Let's just keep running these guys around so we can try and get the numerical advantage or something. Luckily, our archers are finally shooting in. They're finally hitting the guys who are around. Let's actually charge into these guys. Only half our force remains. Only half their force remains, sir. They're starting to cut through my guys, which is bad. The reason for this is mainly because it's, well, it's spearmen. It's my lowest forms of troops versus some of their best. So if we can get a good charge in here, maybe kill a few. At least we killed a few there. Turn them around, run away. Right, charge in. Make them sorry that they were born, all that jazz. We might have lost this battle. Just from sheer efficiency, really, because we started off basically having the same amount of troops and everything. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Sometimes it happens. I mean, the elves generally just have better units. There's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes you will lose these battles. I mean, it sucks that we've lost a battle like this, but it is sometimes how it is, you know. Let's just charge in here. The main problem I have is the fact that we may have just lost a really good general. Who's this guy? He might survive. I really doubt it. They generally don't survive on sieges. But that's a good charge. At least we've hit them where it hurts. Let's move away from that. How are we doing over here? Yeah, not great. There's some of them still alive. We could do the call again just to help out. 74 to 63. It's not terrible. We actually killed quite a few in that charge. I'm very much surprised. Let's get around them again. Oh, right. They're shooting us with arrows. That might be an issue. So let's actually get a charge in on these guys. Just so we can do some damage to them. And once again, if we kill the general, we may have a chance. Killing the general is the tough part, though. It's not a very good charge. It's an absolute terrible charge, actually. So we're going to have to run away. Go! Come on, move your ass. Alright, good shit. Alright, everyone involved. Kill that general. Let's move these guys around so we can dodge them. So, you know, we could probably charge into these guys. There's 5 missile cavalry left. It's a good hit on the spearmen. Hopefully that killed a few. Let's run away. As I said, we're getting bombarded with arrows, which definitely isn't helping us. We killed a few. Not many, though. They seem to just shield the charge pretty well. I suppose if these guys survive for just a little bit longer, we can come around the back with the horsemen. It is definitely a long shot, though. I mean, there's only 8 of them. It's not like they can get a massive, devastating charge. What I'm basically looking for is trying to hit this general and killing him. But as you can see, I mean, we've got archers against spearmen in a melee format. I mean, it's not going to go well for the spearmen, is it? Sorry, it's not going to go well for the archers. We're just running out of men. It was a good battle, though. I mean, we killed a lot of them. Get inside, come on. Alright, here we go. If we can kill the general, there's a chance. If we can't kill the general, then there is no chance. It all depends really on this charge. So, here we go. There's 7 of them left now. Not many bowmen, but at least my guys fought to the death, you know. I mean, that in itself, nobody routed. Everybody fought. So that's really good. There goes the general. So that gives us a chance. But not much of one, since they have a bunch of archers and everything like that. And we're slowly but surely running out of horses. Right, run over there. Because they've still got stuff on the outside. They have the archers, they have these spearmen, they have like basically everything that I don't have that I need. I mean, I could try and coerce them into the fighting arena, but it wouldn't really matter too much. I mean, these guys have 5 spearmen and they're still coming after me. We've still got archers shooting us from that range. It just shows you how good these elves are when it comes to their archers. And generally, I don't really have a counter to them. I don't have a counter to the archers. I mean, what do? I mean, I have a bunch of heavy infantry which are very weak to archers. There's really not a lot I can do. So yeah. It's sad. I mean, I could try and counter Archer, I suppose, but my archers are not as good as theirs. The thing that I win, basically, when it comes to this, is I win the fact that my troops cost less, so I'm supposed to field more, but the AI cheats, so that never works well. So far, we're doing alright, though. Unfortunately, we've lost this guy. We might as well just give him up. There's no winning here unless he pulls off something miraculous, and that will never happen. especially against spearmen. I suppose the good thing is that we killed nearly 90% of their men, which is absolutely astounding when you think about it. We are actually killing them, which is kind of a surprise. Are we just in a weird place where they can't kill us?
Our enemy has command of the city.
No, they fucking don't. Kill them. Kill them all. They're still only warmed up. Hello. Right, you're dead. Let's charge into them. There's no way we can hold this, Jesus. Right, there's 2 of these guys left. Bonked him on the head. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello. Run away. Let's get a good charge in first. So we have guys of the Woodland Realm. There's 32 of them against 3. This is the battle that we have. Hello. Can they really not kill these guys? Seems crazy to me. Unless they have some ridiculous armor. I mean, 3 gold stack is nothing to laugh about, so... But there goes 1. I mean, they killed 1. Now it's just down to the general. He has to kill 4 guys. This is doable. 3 guys. Come on. Oh my god. He won. Oh dear. Oh, that's ridiculous. Wow. I should have checked how many kills he got actually, but that goodbye. That means that we do run into some more issues though. The issue of the fact that we have no men there. The chieftain of the orcs is dead. Well, shit. Right, so you're actually sending that guy back. That's good. Dol Amroth is struggling because it has no men in it. But it will do soon. Faction announcements. You definitely get that great command. Well done, sir. Can't fault you for that. So we have the Gondorian forces moving back. Town is ready to upgrade Kalembel. Go for it. Construction, we got the Boar Breeder at Tarnos. That's lovely. We do need the Temple of Melkor. But we have a Shrine of Melkor. But, yeah, let's just get it done. Just to do it as quick as possible. We do have quite large armies here. Lord Galen. This is, as I said before, this is going to be just ridiculous to try and take. It may be worth looking at Anulond as well, but I don't know if we have any spare... If we have any spare spies. Let's see. We have you. Where art thou? You're over here. We definitely need you there. We need you there. Hello, diplomat. You are kind of needed there. King's Land, definitely needed. You're not needed. Wonderful. Right, so we'll get you to here. Just to have a look to see what's inside. Then you are... there? What are you doing there? You are there. Yeah, I think I sent him just to spy on everything. So we have you two who are next to each other, which is fine. You can stick there for now. Actually, let's push you up just to see what's going on. We do know that there are 2 armies in this vicinity, so right now we just need to keep this guy here. What we do need to do, though, is try and send some relief to the forces up there, just to help them out a bit. It does weaken us for the time being. But that will be fine. I mean, there's nobody in running distance. Apart from Edoras, I suppose. But we do need to get them up there. It's kind of as simple as that, really. I mean, first of all, we'll just do that so we can make certain men first. Edoras... I don't think Edoras can mount any type of counterattack. End-trade definitely can, and end-trade will. The main issue I have is up here, is the elves. So I think what I do need to do is bring somebody here, just to make sure that we can see any elven forces coming towards us at any time. And I somehow need to get these guys past over there. Let's just put a watchtower town so we can see. They should just take Malgalad. I mean, I don't see why they don't. I suppose there's nothing there, so there's, you know, they don't really want to take it. It seems kind of pointless to them. This dude, Shagthak, I mean, look at the army he can make. Oh, it's tempting. It's really tempting, but we do need to get the generals down first. We need to secure our lands before we can push forward. They're still taking people out of Lord Galen, and I have no idea why. I'm guessing so that army can go in. That's the only thing I can think of. Strongest faction is us. Most advanced faction are the dwarves. Good for the dwarves. Right, so we're making people there. Nobody seems to be attacking us. That's wonderful. Let's try and get as many people up here as possible. Where is my spy? There you are, sir. Alright, so you stay there. Just to see anyone coming in to attack us. And you can go there, and then some of the forces can come up here. That sounds wonderful. That sounds great. And okay.
Get ready for fighting.
Dol Amroth can still not make any men. I need you here. Because I know for a fact there's a damn massive army around here somewhere, and there it is. Suppose we can make another spy. I think it'll be useful in the area, definitely. But what we are looking, as I said, is Lord Galen. Lond Galen, not Lord Galen. Just try and take that on somehow. Pinnath Galen's going to be impossible. We're going to have to grind it out old style, assault it, and then just sit there for a few turns, wait for it to run out of food, and get them to attack us. There's no way we attack into that with the Blackfoot archers or the Blackwood archers. And when you look at it, full silvers, including Citadel Guard, 1018, Pelargir Marines, how did they even get them? Did everybody from Pelargir who was left go to this bloody little village? Then we've got Blackroot Vale archers, some of the best archers in the game, and then you've got Ithilien archers, probably the best archers in the game, apart from the heavy archers that you get as the elves. The only real difference is that the elves get a lot less of them. It looks like they're coming to attack again. These Gondorian armies are confused. Let's put a guy here. Let's get a guy here. There we go. Alright, so let's do that. And we'll get you guys and you to move up to Tirith Anduin. We are securing our borders, as they say. Oldburg should be fine. Yep, it's looking good. This dude has a troll with him, as you do. That would be interesting if it was on the battlefield. Are we still... Yeah, we're still at war with Rohan. I need some men at Dol Amroth. Again. Dol Amroth is just eating people. Let's just send them all. Screw it. They're going the wrong way, of course, but what can you do? Let's end the turn. Let's see what Gondor has to do. Oh, Anulond doesn't have a lot of people in it, so if we could use ships, but we can't. But if we could easily get around the side of it. But unfortunately, it seems like even if you capture a port as Mordor, they seem to struggle with the whole idea of ships. Which is why if you get a mission to blockade a port, it's kind of hard to do. Like, this place is a port, right? I mean, even the orcs have this here. Lynn here could be a port, but look, there's no port when you take it over. Look, you can see the port there, right, for Dol Amroth. Well, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work for Mordor. Right, so you're going to Calamble again.